But it was a fabulous time for me. It was my first time with my foot on the big monitor in my own spotlight. So I mean, that's exciting for anybody.
Absolutely.
But it's a long time ago. I mean, I've covered many thousands and tens of thousands of miles since then. But I still look back on it very fondly because he was the guy who took the chance on me, and introduced me to the wider rock fraternity. Now, that's not the first time he did that. You know, he did that with Coverdale. He took Coverdale from a trouser shop in Redcar. You know, he took other people from bands that weren't going anywhere. And what he does is he gives you a launch pad and just cuts you free when it's time for him to change.
Yep.
And that's what he did. And it's up to you to make your own path after that, if you can. Yep. Some make it, some don't.
That sounds a very similar tale. I spoke to Joe Lynn a few months ago and he said pretty much the same thing himself. How did you feel then going into Rainbow, following those sorts of voices? Because obviously the Joe Lynn era was very commercially successful. Graham Bonnet's album was massive. And then obviously Ronnie Dio before that. I mean, crikey.
Fearless. Absolutely fearless. Because I was a fan.
Yeah.
And as a fan, I had an idea of what I would want to hear as a fan. Ritchie was at the top of his game. I don't think Ritchie had played as well. The Battle Rages On, he was playing absolutely magnificently on that tour. And he carried that into this version of Rainbow. And I don't think, honestly, that he had played that well since the Dio Rainbow days. I don't think he had played that well. And he was fired up, and he was enthusiastic. He had something to prove. And I had no fear because he had my back. He believed in me. And he knew that we could do good work together. We never exchanged words. We always got on well. We used to watch football together. We would go to Blockbusters and pick up some ridiculous movie, go back and eat lasagna and watch a movie, kick a ball around. And then one day he just decided that wasn't going to be happening anymore. And from then on, it was just a roller coaster ride until it finally ended.